Safe language for preliminary views. Investor Letters English. Hedging isn't hiding. It's leadership with precision. When you hedge well, you show openness, not weakness. You acknowledge what's known and what's still unfolding. That protects your credibility under uncertainty, especially when markets, customers, or regulations can shift. Investors and senior stakeholders read careful language as professional risk management, not fear. Compare "we will double revenue" with "we're on track to double revenue if current conversion rates hold." The second line signals rigor, accountability, and a clear understanding of dependencies. Use hedging to build trust, set realistic expectations, and keep your narrative resilient as the facts evolve. Aim for calibrated hedging. Not too strong, not vague. First, be specific about what is uncertain. Demand, timing, or regulatory approval? Name it. Next, combine data with cautious verbs. The Q3 dataset suggests. Surveys indicate. Early pilots appear to. Finally, avoid both extremes. Don't make absolute claims. Will, guaranteed, and don't use mushy hedges. Maybe, kind of. It seems fine. The sweet spot is clear, testable language that shows your evidence and your confidence level. Think. Precise inputs, plus careful verbs, plus defined scope. Lean on reliable verbs like indicate, suggest, and appear to connect observations with cautious conclusions. Modals such as may, could, and is likely to communicate probability without overpromising. Pair them with evidence-led phrasing. Data suggest. The model indicates. Preliminary results appear to. This structure keeps the claim anchored in sources, not opinions. Example: customer interviews suggest the new pricing could improve retention. Stronger than, we think retention will spike, yet still actionable. Use these verbs to convey direction and confidence while leaving room for new data. Numbers make hedges credible. Use ranges and time horizons. Revenue may grow 6 to 9% over the next 12 months. Reference scenarios or confidence levels. Base case 60%, upside 25%, downside 15%. When feasible, tie estimates to sources or methods based on cohort analysis of 5,000 users, or using a Monte Carlo simulation with historical volatility. These details show your uncertainty is measured, not guessed. Even simple bounds, by late Q4 inches or within a 2 to 3 quarter window, help stakeholders plan without expecting perfection. State your assumptions up front. Assumes ad cost remains stable and churn doesn't exceed 4%. Then clarify what would change the view. A 20% jump in CAC would delay profitability by 1 quarter. Distinguish base case versus alternative cases so readers understand the map. Not just a point. Base case, steady growth. Downside, supply delays. Upside, faster enterprise adoption. This structure shows you're managing uncertainty, not hand-waving it. It also turns your letter into a decision tool. Readers know exactly which signals would trigger an updated stance. Use phrases that frame evidence and revision. Preliminary view, based on current data, subject to revision as X evolves. These signal you're learning in public and committed to updates. Avoid overconfidence or empty fillers like obviously, guaranteed, or a hedged opinion disguised as belief. We believe. Instead, anchor claims. Based on current data, our preliminary view is that demand is likely to stabilize, subject to revision as supply normalizes, clear, respectful, and professional, without sandbagging or puffery. Before, rates will fall soon. After, our preliminary view is that rates may decline over the next 2 to 3 quarters, assuming inflation moderates. Notice the time frame, modal, and assumption. Before, this stock is a winner. After, early indicators suggest the company could outperform if margin expansion persists. Here, evidence leads, the verb hedges, and the condition is explicit. These upgrades keep the message confident, yet falsifiable. Investors can track inflation, margins, and timing to validate or revise the view. Lead with evidence, hedge with precision. Start claims with the data or method, then add cautious, specific language. State assumptions and decision triggers. Spell out what must hold and which signals would prompt a change. Offer ranges, scenarios, and timeframes. Quantify uncertainty so readers can plan. Together, these habits make your letters trustworthy, clear, and useful. You're not dodging accountability. You're setting the rules of the game and inviting stakeholders to monitor the same signals you do.